So in this video is a couple of replays in the Centurion, which is a tier 8 British medium tank. It's a good tank, it's definitely worth grinding. I believe that the tier 9 and 10s on this line are also really good, so that's what I'm grinding towards. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this tank actually. Got the Atomic Centurion before this, really liked that play style, so decided to grind the line. So the tank itself, the equipment I've got in this game, I've got the optics, I've got the vertical stabilizer, I've got the rammer, the crew. The crew has got 6th spawn leader, rapid loading, steady aim, situational awareness, and I think it's got camouflage expertise on this one. So heading up to the northern flank on Sunset Coast, I do want to get into sort of the D5, D6 sort of brawling area. I know it's a medium, but there's lots of sort of hills over there. You can get quite holed down. It's a really nice spot to go to. There's some ledges up there as well that you can look down across the map. With the spawns in this variant, lots of people cross along the south, but just come up here, try and help this light tank out as well. So as I said, got some quite nice hold down positions here. Even here, it doesn't look like it, but you are hold down on that ramp. Get an easy auto-locked kill there, just take one of the light tanks out. So just want to knock this tree down, get hit by something back there. I'm hoping with that tree falling down that they might think I'm still there. Might take a blind shot, so I'm just being a bit cautious, not a bit too fast forward. This tank goes right into my line of sight, so not going to pass up shots on this one. As I said, I know that there's someone back there looking, and I really don't want to just take some unnecessary damage. But just reversing on this tank, a bit of a strange, but I'm just using the wreck in front, as you can see, and it's just not paying attention to me, so I just put a shot through the side of the turret. Bit of a strange one there, sort of shooting over the back, but just to help the accuracy and to make sure my aim was on target. I didn't swing the whole round. I felt the wreck there would help me at least make the paladin's shot on me difficult, but it just ignored me. So yeah, it all worked out well. Just falling back now. I feel like the team's sort of taken a bit of a hit on the southern flank. So do you just want to come down here? As you can see, lots of little hold down positions as well. Really useful position to take sort of a hold down tank like this. But I'm feeling that now the enemy have won the south. We've taken a couple of theirs out, but I really do think that I just need to get over there, just to stop the rot, I suppose. Go over there and give some support, make sure we don't lose any more tanks. Down to 5 versus 9 now. Feel like we're just going to collapse on that side at any minute now. The medium that's down in H0, J0, don't think it's going to survive very long. So just coming up onto this position here, sure enough we've got this T54 mod 1, just loading up the premium again, just bounced unfortunately on that one. But in a nice little spot here, just making sure that it goes in. Feeling at this point this is probably a loss now. We're pinned into a corner, we're quite spread out, and the team seems to be making quite a good push, sort of on the north and the southern flanks, so it's not looking too good. Do want to move, I don't want to get shot by it from more than one position, but this T54 really is kind of YOLOing me. So I'm just focusing this one, it just needs to get out of the game. As you can see, I've one-marked it already. That just happened during the grind. So I'm not too sure where the replay is, I think it just happened. I didn't even notice it really. But yeah, we'll take the T54 out. Just want to go back up this hill, so feel like that YOLO essentially was almost alone, going along that northern flank along the sort of the BC line. And we've got this TD here. Just want to try and get some shots in, get a nice one in. Really just do want to finish this one off and get the kill. So it's now 5-4. So we've gone from a sort of quite a bad situation to we're now 1 tank up. Still not too convinced that our position is good. We've now 4-4. I still think they have map control, and that's the issue. I think they've got map control. We get the light tank out. That was crucial, getting that rover out of the game. I know it's only a tier 6 and a tier 8 game, but it still has the vision. It's still useful in tier 8 games. So I've said that in my rover video. It is very good in tier 8 games. So the medium is pushing along the southern flank. Not necessarily the thing I would do. I think we now just need to make one sort of unified push across the map. It's a little bit isolated over there, to be honest. It's run into a heavy as well. So I'm just thinking, do I go over to help? Do I carry on this push? Looks like the friendlies have decided to go and try and help my ally out. But I just want to go up here. I just want to get a different angle. I just want to, you know, it's going to be focused on one side, and it looks like the other heavy's over there as well. So they're still on the beach this late in the game. Yeah, it's quite strange. But now we know where the 2 heavies are, and I feel like the team are probably going to be just fighting it out there. I'm after the artillery now. I've loaded the standard back up so I don't waste premium on the artillery. I want to get the artillery. I want to get the RNG out. One hit from that artillery could probably kill any of us. So 3-3, if I can get that artillery out, should be looking good for the win. Get a nice shot on the Roger Dodger. Got the IS-3 there, but I think I'm just too far away. I don't want to just be looking over aiming. We've got the artillery. It's just fired, so no pressure that it's going to come around and snapshot or shotgun me. Take the artillery down, and we've got just 1 enemy tank. We've got a friendly Barask on 1 shot. I feel like I need to get down there and take a shot from this IS-3. It just then the Barask can go around, dump its 2 rounds into it, and I should be able to out DPM it. So it's quite healthy, so definitely need to keep this Barask alive. Thinking that it was going to come around the rock, just pinging the Barask just to fall back to me. I want it to fall back so this IS pulls out. Unfortunately the Barask isn't moving, it's staying there. So it comes around the corner, just trying to track it. Doesn't look like I did, but I get a nice shot in, bounce it off. I assume the turret, and now we're in a bit of a tricky situation. The IS-3 obviously probably wants to kill on the Barask. The Barask is definitely loaded by now, so I know it's got 2 shots. So I'm just going to go, I'm YOLO in now. But we're just playing merry-go-round this rock. Get into the rear armour. I just want to take a shot now. There we go. And the Barask should come around now and finish it off. And there we go. So yeah, sometimes when you've got more health, you do just need to go in and take a hit. We get MVP, the Barask comes second. Good game from both of us. Get 7 kills, so unfortunately the Barask took my Radleys, but can't really complain too much. Got the win. Got the most damage, most direct hits. We got the ace tanker as well, so from a situation where it looked like it was pretty much a certain loss, managed to get the win. So yeah, at least I got the Devastator, I suppose. But yeah, almost the Radleys. And this second game is on Highway. Just a really good game. It's a first class game. I'm platooned up in this one as well. Going to where I usually go on Highway, especially with a hold down tank, just on this ridge. I still don't really like this spawn. You don't really have too many options. It's camp this hill, charge into the city, or YOLO across the A line. This light tank looks like my teammate has outspotted it, which is good. So just waiting for it to come around this building. Don't really want to move because I feel like I'm not being spotted yet, but I'm spotted now, so I'm just going to move forward, change the angle. There's a couple of artillery platooned up, so I'm trying to use the bridge as a bit of cover. So just stand on this side if I can get up the hill. Whenever I see a couple of artillery platooned up, happened to me once in I was in the Tiger P. One of them was shooting high explosive, the other one was shooting what I assume was AP. Yeah, so one would splashy tracks and the other one would then take a shot of the AP. Not nice. So just trying to get up here, just to use this bridge as a bit of cover and get a nice shot on the Pazin. It's probably still there. I'm just going to fire. It looks like it's moved. Getting pinged on the map to go across into the middle of the field. Yeah, not too sure. Not too sure if that was aimed at me or my teammate, but you don't want to be just YOLOing across now. Yeah, that person seems to be trying to order everyone around. So just using this bridge, just waiting for someone to spot up. There's no rush. There's no need to YOLO across, YOLO down, or into the town. I'm in a good position. I've got a nice light tank in front of me. It'll spot anyone. We've got a couple of shots on these tanks over there. Unfortunately, just do module damage onto the tracks of that tank. Get a nice shot. I think there was there's a wall over there that I obviously went through. Looks like I either blind fired me or I just came out of being spotted. I bounced it anyway. So yeah, quite a slow game. Getting a nice blind shot. Looks like I tracked it. Nice shot in there. Teammate finishes it off. So again, there's no real reason to YOLO anywhere. I'm just going to subtly change the angle that I'm at. Looks like the enemy have gone down sort of the JK line and sort of stopped. Doesn't look like the city is being contested that much. We're up 3 tanks now. It's still looking good. Got this light tank. Do want to try and get some shots into it. Get a nice one. It's just gone down into that riverbed. Got this TD that's YOLO'd across. Probably out of probably frustration, to be honest. That nothing's been spotted for it, so it's decided to do it itself. Teammate goes in and finishes it off. Yeah, Achilles probably isn't the best tank to try and go forward like that. Getting spotted by something over here. Looks like they just camped the hill. Yeah, I mean it's a really good spawn they've got. They've got lots of different options. It's a little bit strange. You see it quite often, actually, to be honest. But I'm not too sure why you'd, out of all the options you got, just camp the hill. I suppose they're getting some shots into me now. But yeah, just going to try and use this ridge as best I can. Just went to the left there just to get just a little bit lower, so the ridge on my right hand side was a bit higher, just protect the hole a little bit more. But I feel that at this point really do need to be advancing up. They are just camping up here. Definitely feel like there's some tanks over there as well. Again, this person's just pinging everyone to go everywhere. I'm not going to just YOLO across. We need to clear this area out first. and sure enough, there's the paladin. Get a nice shot in there. Got this Scorpion G. Just want to get some shots into it. There is a couple of ridges over there and sort of little bowls, so the artillery is in one of those bowls. Looks like the Scorpion G is going over to bodyguard it, I suppose. But the artillery is trying to relocate. Poorly aimed shot, I have to admit. But I feel like the TD's probably, and it has. It's got the artillery. It's got the Scorpion G as well, so good play on the that TD. But now I'm just going to advance across. So unfortunately, the person that was pinging the map has kind of like not bothered with that TD that's advanced on the A line. Sometimes you just need to focus on your own game. I know it's a team game, and it's supposed to be a team game. But yeah, sometimes you just need to focus on what you're doing rather than trying to order everyone else around. So we've got this Minuteman. This is going to be really tricky to get through. It's got quite a nice reload as well, the Minuteman. Get the kill. And we've only just got the STG left. The STG is a really tricky little tank. Not too sure where it would be. I'm assuming at this point probably just hiding in one of the corners or behind a building. Surprised that Minuteman, don't know if you noticed, but I actually got the spot on it, so it lasted all the way into here without being spotted. It was just, looks like it was just sat in a bush all game. It should have gone town. If it went town, you know, we would have had a Minuteman coming up behind us. The armour that's got could have side-scraped off any and all those buildings in the city. But instead it decides to camp in a bush. Unfortunately, the artillery gets the last kill, but we do get the win. So yeah, platoon get a 1-2. Always nice to see. Yeah, most direct hits, most assisted, couple of thousand damage and a kill. So yeah, it's a good little tank, the Centurion. Definitely looking forward to sort of the tier 9. Yeah, I wasn't too sure what the K's medal was, but got the first mark of excellence up to 76% now. So yeah, almost got the tier 9 unlocked now as well.